And another one.
And another
one. Another one.
What does DJ Khaled say?
Another one.
Another one. That's it.
Another one.
DJ Khaled.
And
Another one.
Another one. Another one. Another one.
All right, let's go check out this beast. Ibby's gone all out with this car. Color scheme is on point. 8085 turbo, precision, 6-boost manifold, PRP trigger kit, modal suspension, number one, billet block. I'll give you Benjamin.
Hey guys, so here we have Ibby's R34 GTR. He came in pretty much wanting what RHM had a few years ago, which was a super responsive street setup and something that's still got the potential to win roll racing. So he's gone with a billet block. One sec. Cut that. I don't even know what size engine's in this thing. Yeah, so it's got a billet block in it. It's actually got a Nitto stroker kit, 3.4 litre. It's got the Ross dry sump kit, which we always run, Aviad oil pump. Now, he's actually gone ahead and done a full retrim of this car. It's got a cage done by Inertia Fab, same guy that done Romanos' cage, so it's super tight, super tight.
Super tight cage. Very tight. Very tight.
Super streetable. Like, it's not one of the cages you have to jump over to get in the car.
Yeah.
It's actually very comfortable.
You can literally, to be honest with you, you can't really even see the cage in RHM.
Yeah.
It's, mad.
And Dylan from Inertia Fab has done all the fab work as well. So titanium intercooler piping, titanium exhaust, titanium dump meeting up to a Tomei titanium catback. He's gone for R35 brakes, front and rear, which is pretty sick for a car making this much power that it's actually going to be able to stop.
Who chose the color scheme on this?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure if it was Navi or the owner, but whoever did pick the color scheme on this done a very good job.
It looks fucking hot.
The car's been sprayed a really nice pearl white, and it just pops off with the bronze. It looks real good.
What color?
It's a pearl white, so it's similar to this was a factory white car.
Yeah.
Very similar with a bit more pearl. So it's really going to pop in the sunlight. He's putting custom Nismo LMGT4 beadlocks on it as well, which are going to be awesome.
No way.
Yeah, so it's going to be sick setup. Obviously got one of the race heads on it, full mil-spec harness, Tefcel Link G5 Voodoo Pro ECU. It's got the Motec dash that we put in all our 34s.
EGTs.
Yeah, it's running EGTs. It's got a PDM controlling the whole car from headlights, indicators, all accessories, fans, fuel pumps. It's got one of our 2,000 horsepower fuel pump setups in it. And yeah, it's just going to be a sick car once
What
it's
is a
done.
2,000 horsepower fuel pump setup?
So it's just a single injector dynamics fuel pump controller.
Yep.
Single fuel pump and just 6 ID injectors.
Okay.
The injectors will max just before 2,000 horsepower on these, but that's why we got the second rail there.
I was about to say that there's another rail there, so when he's ready to go, probably a pro mod and another set of injectors.
If he
wants to.
does later on decide, like, look, he wants to get more into the drag racing side of things and make a bit more power,
It's ready to
we'll
go.
just add the second set of injectors, and it can make well over 2,000 at that point. But yeah,
I think for all-round setup, you can't really go past this.
I think this is the ultimate, street setup. Like,
It's a good mixture. It's a good mixture of both.
It'll be mad at the drags. You're not going to break records at the drag strip, but on this setup, I'm sure if someone was willing to really go hard, this will get you into the sevens.
I think so. I think so too.
Roll racing, one of the best setups there. Super responsive. Like, you're not going to have the most power there, but let the bigger cars chase. And then for the street, you don't have to worry about overtaking, like driving a laggy car. The thing's just, whatever you want to do with it, it's got everything. So
this is probably going to be the most popular package now that's coming out of the shop, right?
Yeah, I think so. Because it just does everything.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not the kind of car that you've got to be a crazy good driver to drive. You still got to be a good driver.
Yeah.
Like, but you know, people look at you and they kind of get scared. They don't really want to have to slip the clutch and do what you got to do, which isn't easy. Like, not anyone can do it.
Yeah.
This is just, if someone knows how to drive a manual car, throw them in this and they'll be right.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's got the Albin 6-speed sequential as well, low profile.
It's got an air shifter, I hear.
Possibly. There's a few things we're keeping under wraps for now, but you've let it out, so we might as well let the world know. This is going to be one of the first air shifted Albin 6-speed.
No one's really, anyone done an air shifted in an Albins?
No one. So
really?
we are doing the first 3. We're doing all the
Sick.
We're doing all the R&D and making sure it works. Obviously, working with Stephen and the boys up at Albins, they're killer. Whenever we ask them for something, they just make it happen. And
Shout out to Albins.
shout out to Albins. And yeah, it's just gonna be. Can't even think of what else. There's so much stuff going on in these cars that it starts to blend in together. It's also got the boost stock heater hose kit, which allows you to keep the factory heater. This car will be getting electric AC as well, so you've got the factory heater set up working, AC, all the creature comforts, electric power steering. So yeah, it's going to be a mad street car. It's got the Hypertune inlet and throttle bodies on it, and Plasma Man intercooler. And of course, the 8085 turbo.
Similar to Project America?
Very similar. Pretty much almost identical, if you want to be technical. But yeah, just American car didn't have a cage in it.
Let's lift her up. Or like new. Everything. Control arms, subframe. Man. I feel like every single bolt on this car is new. Look at it, come. Look at that. Here. Come up here. Look at all the brake line bolts. Come around here. Look. See those bolts here? Come back a bit. Crazy. And then come back here. The whole car, every part of this car is literally, every single bolt on this car is brand new. Look, come over here. I'm trying to find the old bolt.
An old bolt?
Can't find anything.
They're all new bolts. Maybe. I don't even see everything in this car, front to back, all brand new, zinc coated, powder coated, ice blasted.
9-inch, all hard race control arms. This thing is gonna be epic. That's obviously not the gearbox that's going in the car. This thing will have an Albins, another manual, another one.
Another one.
And another one. This is Khaled's R34 GTR, which is Momo's cousin. So Momo's putting the whole car together. It's got a 3.6 litre Cali's stroker kit in it, billet block, full cylinder head package. Turbo sides are 83, 85 with a titanium dump pipe, Hypertune inlet manifold, Hypertune intercooler. This car's also going to be sequential as well, air shifted. It will be on the pedal shift. So it is running a Link G4X plug and play ECU. It will have 2 Motec dashes in it, the 127 and the 1212. All the fab work's been done by Dylan at Inertia, all the titanium piping on both sides and the dump. This doesn't have a 9-inch. So all the whole rear end's been done on the car. Besides the 9-inch, it's still running the factory diff at the moment with the different ratios. Probably in the future, we'll end up changing that to the 9-inch, depending on if you want to start going, taking it to drag racing or more racing purposes, I guess.
You'll see more of this car soon.
Another one.
Street Fighter from Royal Racing the other night, had to be retired early. Transfer case. Photo here. There's a little update for you guys on some of the cars that the boys are working on. And you'll see more of them soon.